Good morning, class 11th commerce. Class 11th commerce, I have given the introduction of the economics which you have to study in your 11th commerce. Okay. Before in economics, there are three parts of the economics. Part A, statistics for economics, which is for the 40 marks. Part B, introductory microeconomics, which is also for the 40 marks. And the part C, project work. You have to do the project work for the 20 marks. Okay. You have already know about this the division of the economics part A, B, C, and you have also ideas about the who is the father of the economics. Okay, who is known as a father of economics? That is Adam Smith. And what he defines the economics? According to Adam Smith, economics is a science which studies the nature and causes of wealth of nations. Okay, it is clear. In economics, there are two branches of the economics. Okay, microeconomics and the macroeconomics. Microeconomics, which is your part for the 11th commerce, and macroeconomics, this part you will study in your class 12. Okay, micro, I think you have the idea about, or you know the meaning of micro. Micro means small. Okay, and individual. The meaning of micro, small and individual. So according to this word meaning micro, when we study about the small or individual unit, it is the part of the microeconomics. And macro means total, aggregate, or we can say that average. When we study about the whole economy or total, okay, it is the part of the macroeconomics. So also look here, Professor Ragnar Frisch, one of the famous economists and famous scholar person, who introduced these words micro and macro. ये क्वेश्चंस भी आपके एग्जाम में आते हैं. Who introduced the words micro and macro? So our answer will be the Professor Ragnar Frisch. Okay. Now let's see. We will see the meaning of microeconomics. This is your lesson 1 or chapter 1. ठीक है, इंट्रोडक्शन है आपका microeconomics. What is the meaning of microeconomics? So microeconomics is the study of the behavior of individual economic units. When we study about single unit, small unit, or individual unit, okay, it is the study of microeconomics, or it is the part of microeconomics. Okay, when we study about the economic activities of the कंज्यूमर, सिर्फ एक कंज्यूमर के बारे में, उनकी इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज़ के बारे में पढ़ते हैं कि उनका एक्सपेंडिचर क्या है, उनका इनकम क्या है, उनकी डिमांड क्या है, तो दैट इज़ द पार्ट ऑफ द माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स. ओके, जस्ट लाइक when we study about the economic activities of a producer, it is also the part of microeconomics. Or the best example of the microeconomics is demand and supply. So I think it is clear for you that when we study about individual economic unit, that is microeconomics. Okay, and now we have to see the meaning or definitions of the macroeconomics. Macro, as I described before, जैसा हमने बताया, macro means aggregate or total or average. जब when we study about the total, it is the study of aggregates or averages covering the entire economy. ठीक है, जब हम पूरे इकोनॉमी, पूरी कंट्री के बारे में स्टडी करते हैं, तो दैट इज़ द पार्ट ऑफ मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स. द बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल ऑफ द मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स इज नेशनल इनकम. ठीक है, आप ऐसे भी इन दोनों में डिफरेंस भी क्रिएट कर सकते हैं कि व्हेन वी स्टडी अबाउट द इंडिविजुअल इनकम, एक और पर कैपिटा इनकम, ठीक है, एक आदमी की इनकम या एक आदमी की इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज़ स्टडी करते हैं, तो वो पार्ट है माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स का. बट व्हेन वी स्टडी अबाउट द टोटल पॉपुलेशन, पूरे देश के लोगों की इनकम के बारे में स्टडी करते हैं, तो दैट इज़ द पार्ट ऑफ मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स, और इट इज़ द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ national income. That I hope it is clear for you. That's all.